Welcome to Park Layne Elementary School, home of Tecumseh Locals kindergarten and first graders.
Documents needed to register: original birth certificate, social security number, immunization records, custody papers if applicable, parent photo identification, proof of residency or open enrollment application.
Once your child is registered, you will set up an appointment for kindergarten assessment. Kindergarten assessment will take place in May.
What is kindergarten assessment? Kindergarten assessment is an opportunity for Park Layne staff to work with incoming kindergarten students to assess academic skills, hearing, vision, speech, etc. This information is used to determine if there are any concerns with vision or hearing or speech and to help create balanced classes. Assessment takes 60 to 90 minutes. As students finish the assessment, a Park Layne staff member will sit down with parents and go over results and answer any questions. Parents will walk away knowing just how students did.
What does the start of the year look like? Students in grades 1 through 12 begin school on the first scheduled day. For the 15-16 school year, that is Tuesday, August 18th. Kindergarten students phase in to help with the transition.
Kindergarten phase-in. The first part of the phase-in is called a group conference. Parents bring their students to school at a designated time with a small group of classmates. Teachers help students acclimate to the room and the building. Students and parents spend 60 to 90 minutes together at school. These group conferences will take place on August 18th and 19th with AM and PM appointments on the 18th and an AM appointment on the 19th. Parents can request a day and time that fit their schedule.
The second part of the phase-in brings just half of the kindergarten students to school on each of the next 2 days. On Thursday, August 20th, students who have last names beginning with A through M will attend school. On Friday, August 21st, students who have last names beginning with N through Z will attend school. This allows students to receive more attention from their teachers, learn routines and rules in smaller settings, etc. The third part of the phase-in brings all kindergarten students to school on Monday, August 24th.
Some important things to note. Breakfast is free for all Tecumseh local students. Applications for free or reduced lunches can be filled out online, which is processed much quicker, or pick up a hard copy at any school. Forms will be sent home the first day of school. Meals must be paid for until your application is processed, so please consider getting online and filling out your application in early August. Parents can place money on their child's lunch account and then go online to check their child's balance and send in more money as needed. Please note payments cannot be made online. Go to the Tecumseh website and then to the Child Nutrition link on the left-hand side. From here, you can access the online lunch application, check your child's balance, however, you cannot deposit money onto your child's account, and view the breakfast and lunch menus. Speaking of the website, check out the Park Layne portion of the website for lots of information and photos, including general information and summer office hours, and a building calendar through Google. You may even subscribe to our public calendar so all events are automatically added to your Google Calendar. You can also get a copy of the school supply list for your child. Get a copy of the latest newsletter, or watch your child on our morning announcements. Students are on the news for their birthday, to serve as announcers, and when they are selected as a hot ticket winner. Our hot ticket winners? Hot tickets are part of our school-wide PBS, Positive Behavior Support System. Students earn hot tickets for many reasons, including helping out someone, returning a special assignment, displaying appropriate behavior, and many other reasons their teacher deems worthy. Students put their name on their hot ticket and put it in their class bucket. Each teacher selects one student per week as the hot ticket winner. Hot ticket winners get to be on the morning announcements and get to select a little prize. Parents can then follow the link on the Park Layne website to watch their child on the announcements. There is more to PBS. We want to teach kids how to have great school behavior in positive ways. So in addition to earning hot tickets, kids also try to earn good days by displaying good behavior all day long. If students display this good behavior 80% of the school days, each 4 to 6 weeks, students will earn a special event, our PBS Reward. Our current plan for PBS Rewards includes an ice cream sundae and extra recess, a picnic lunch with Miss Maggie from the New Carlisle Public Library telling stories, popcorn and a movie, crazy dance party, Minute to Win It, and everyone's favorite Spodge Ball, a wet sponge dodgeball style event on a hot day at the end of the school year. Check out these photos from past PBS Reward parties. In keeping it positive and to encourage our kids, teachers send students to the office to sign our brag book, have their picture taken, and then the photos sent to parents. Kids also receive a brag book signer pencil. Students are sent down for any good deed or accomplishment, such as doing a great job with reading, learning all their sight words, being a good friend, moving up a reading level, etc. Are you in need of childcare before or after school? If so, we've got your solution. Latchkey is offered at Park Layne Elementary and Donaldsville Elementary. Before school beginning at 6:30 a.m. and after school until 6 p.m. Cost is just $10 to register and $3.50 per hour. 10% discount for additional children in the same family. Students have time to do homework and play. There's free playtime and organized games and activities too. If you're interested in Latchkey, you can sign up at Open House. In regards to transportation, please inform Park Layne's office staff in writing of your transportation plans for your child. Please schedule for your child to have the same plan all 5 days of the week. Students catching a shuttle bus from New Carlisle Elementary or Donaldsville Elementary to Park Layne should arrive at 7:45 a.m. Buses depart at 7:50 a.m. Students arriving at Park Layne by car should arrive at 8:10 a.m. if eating breakfast, or at 8:25 if going straight to class. The tardy bell rings at 8:40 a.m., but if you will be dropping your child off, please plan to drop at 8:25 a.m. so that your child can enter class with the majority of their classmates and have time to unpack and check in prior to the 8:40 a.m. tardy bell. All kindergarten and first grade students will have a transportation tag that should hang on the right side of their book bag all year long. This allows us to check and double check students and for any staff member to be able to help the child get to the right place. This tag will be created based on the information you give us. Here's a sample transportation tag. Tags include pictures that correspond to bus numbers to help our kindergartners who may not know their numbers yet. Help your child by showing them bus pictures and numbers. Only students who come from New Carlisle and Donaldsville areas will have a shuttle bus, and for half of those students, their shuttle bus and their home bus will be the same. If a student is attending Latchkey at Park Layne, their bus tag will look like this. If attending at Donaldsville, a shuttle bus will also be shown. We encourage parents to use our buses if possible. If you plan to pick up your child at Park Layne, their tag will look like this. If your child will be parent pickup at Donaldsville or New Carlisle, there will also be a shuttle bus listed. If you have an older student who attends at Donaldsville or New Carlisle and will shuttle to Park Layne from there, you will wait and pick up all your children at about 3:20 p.m. when the shuttle buses arrive at Park Layne. Your child's tag will look like this. In regards to parent drop-off, when dropping students off for school, please pull to the curb and allow your child to exit the car on the curb side and walk to the front doors on their own. Staff members will be there to greet and direct students. If you choose to walk your child to the front door, you must park in a parking space and walk your child by the hand across the drive to the front doors. Please be considerate of others and never get out of your car on the curb. We want to keep things flowing. For safety reasons, parents are not permitted to walk their child to class. Please realize that if children can buckle and unbuckle themselves, this helps the process to go much smoother. Did you know that Ohio's children are required to use booster seats once they outgrow their child safety seats until they are 8 years old, unless they are at least 4 feet 9 inches tall? For parent pickup, if you live in the walk zone here at Park Layne and plan to walk up and get your child from school each day, you will pick your child up at the front doors. Anyone else picking a child up at Park Layne will pick up in the parent pickup car line. Each parent will be given 2 placards, green if picking up at 3 p.m. dismissal or orange if picking up at 3:20 p.m. when the shuttle buses arrive with older students. The placard is to be placed in the front windshield when you arrive so that staff members know which student you are picking up. If someone else will be picking up one day, you may give them your placard to use. If you are a late parent pickup, please do not arrive before 3:15 p.m. That will keep you from getting mixed in with the first round pickup students. We ask that you follow staff members' directions as to where to stop. We have parents pull up to allow as many cars on the curb as possible. This allows lots of cars to load at once, making the process quicker for parents. Once all cars are loaded, cars will be dismissed and the next set of cars will pull up. Our parent pickup process was designed for student safety. Again, we ask that students enter your vehicle on the curbside. If they must enter on the driveway side, you must get out and escort them to the store. Please talk with your child about safety. With all of the logistics out of the way, let's move on to reading. You will be amazed as you watch your child learn and grow through their first 2 years of school. Most students enter knowing some letters and maybe even a few letter sounds, while a few may already be doing a little reading. Kindergartners will be reading simple texts by mid-year and more involved texts by the end of the year. First graders will be reading longer books and will be able to retell the story. Every child will bring home a baggy book each night. At first, you'll be reading to or with your child, but they will very soon be reading to you. Please make time for reading at home each night. In addition, your child will need to work on their letters and letter sounds and then on their sight words. We set high expectations for student learning and work to support students to reach these goals. In addition to whole class reading instruction, each student also receives an additional 40 minutes of reading instruction at their reading level. Students read leveled books, work on letters, sounds, and sight words, phonics, vocabulary, comprehension, and writing in these small groups. Some students work with Title I reading staff, while other students stay in their own classroom or go to a neighboring teacher's class for this coaching group. We also have several computer-based programs that practice reading skills, such as Raz Kids and Lexia, which students have access to at home, as well as Edmark and Aerobics. There are also wonderful websites such as Starfall that helps reinforce reading skills and other skills for students. Sight words are also very important. Kindergarten students are expected to know 51 sight words by the end of the year. First grade students are expected to know 284 sight words by the end of the year. All of the sight words can be found in the Park Lane portion of the Tecumseh website under Reading Resources. When students reach the goal, they put their name on a star and hang it up on the lobby windows. Writing is another important component of the early elementary years. Kindergarten students will learn how to write all of the upper and lowercase letters and will begin putting them together to first form words and then sentences. By the end of the year, most students will be able to write sentences on a topic. First graders will work on a variety of writing forms, including letters, narratives, and reports. In mathematics, students in K-1 spend much time developing their number sense. This means really understanding numbers, comparing numbers, understanding place value, and more. Kindergarten students are expected to count to 100 and to recognize, count, and write numbers to 20. First grade students are expected to count, recognize, and write numbers to 120. Students will also learn many other math skills. Science and social studies topics are often covered by integrating these subject areas into reading and writing. In addition to our core subject areas, students also spend 40 minutes each day in one of our 5 specials area classes: art, library, music, physical education, and technology. Here you can see students in some of our specials area classes. Teachers will send home a schedule at the beginning of the year so you know which special class your child has each day. As you can see, anytime a student is working on an iPad or a computer, they must wear headphones. This is part of the school supply list for kindergarten and first grades. Please consider spending a little extra money on a pair that will likely last your student much longer. Please do not purchase earbuds for your child to use at school. It's lunchtime. Students can either pack their lunch or have a choice of the main dish or an alternate selection. The alternate this year has been a power pack that includes a cheese stick, yogurt, and a slice of banana bread. It is likely that the alternative selection will be different next year. In addition to the main dish or alternate, students also get a vegetable and a fruit in addition to their milk. Each student is assigned a 4-digit lunch code that stays with them through high school. By the time students reach first grade, many know and input their number for lunch. To help students with that process, all students will have a lunch ticket with their name, picture, and number on it to use until they learn this number. Please stop by the cafeteria at open house and show your child how to find their lunch ticket. Tickets are organized by classes under their teacher's picture and also have a symbol to help them recognize their lunch ticket. Here's a sample lunch ticket. Here you can see students getting their lunch ticket and then heading through one of our 2 serving lines. We have several staff members available to help students as needed. But students are encouraged to try themselves first. They sure are proud of themselves when they get it. This first grader is unpacking her power-packed lunch. Mastering the opening of the milk carton is the hardest, but they do get it. Of course, everybody loves recess, and kids will enjoy recess more if they're dressed appropriately for the weather. Please make sure that your child wears tennis shoes or other sturdy shoes that they can run and play in. Please no sandals, flip-flops or high heels for school. Also, please realize that we do go outside as long as the wind chill is above 20 degrees. Communication is very important. There are lots of ways to stay informed of things happening at Park Layne Elementary, including daily morning announcements. Watch by clicking on the link on the website under morning announcements and other videos. Weekly call-arounds. Make sure to keep your phone number updated so that you'll be sure to get these calls. Monthly newsletters are sent home with students and posted to the website. The website has lots of information, including photos, lunch menus, happenings, and more. The Google Calendar, subscribe to our public calendar, or just view on the website. We also have text alerts available through Remind. Please make sure that you sign up for this at Open House. Another great way to stay informed is to like us on Facebook at Support Tecumseh. This is a great communication tool for the whole district. Classroom teachers also work hard to open those lines of communication. There are lots of ways to stay informed of things happening in your child's classroom, including classroom newsletters, student agendas, or homework sheets, notes, phone calls, and email. Some other things to note. Birthdays. We know a child's birthday is special, so we work hard to make it special at school. Students are featured on the live morning announcements and given a birthday treat or pencil. Teachers also recognize students in the classroom. Students are not allowed to bring in birthday treats for many reasons, including food allergy issues and the fact that not all students are able to bring in treats. If you're having a birthday party, invitations are only allowed to be sent home if there is one for everyone in the class. Lunch visitors. Parents are welcome to come and eat lunch with their child anytime. Just call first thing in the morning if you wish to order a lunch. Parents are not permitted to bring a child a fast food lunch. Also, please note that students are not to bring pop for lunch. Parents are not permitted to accompany kids to recess. Learning is fun. We have a real focus for student learning, but we also know that learning is fun and that special activities and events make school even better. Check out all these photos from around the building and from our special events that happen every year. Our Tecumseh Elementary PTO is terrific. Get involved. Our PTO is comprised of parents and staff from all of our elementary buildings. PTO raises money to be used to supplement our classroom and schools and organizes fun events for our schools such as skate night. PTO offers many grants to teachers each year to fund special projects in their classrooms. They also fund special programs and assemblies at each building. PTO brought back our Spring Festival and auction this year, raising money to be used to purchase 2 smart boards for each elementary building for next year. The festival was a lot of fun and profitable as well. Check out these pictures from the Luau themed festival.